Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ramon Urias. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trey Mancini is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Jose Iglesias will be next. The 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Jose Iglesias stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count now. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Trey Mancini comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And here's Renato Nunez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
The shortstop.
Drew Lowe, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's the ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Line towards center field. Hayes is going to have room out there as he put. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
25. Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 5-0 lead. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. This one's down to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So stepping up now, Austin Wynns. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Chris Davis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
All even now, 2-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Gleyber Torres is on deck. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Judge at third, Stanton on second, Voit at first with no outs. And he misses again. 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
To second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ramon Urias. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman, Ramon.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Riding in once again, Renato Nunez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
Now batter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's by him for strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Hayes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Austin Hayes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. Wade LeBlanc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23.
Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready now, Torres. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that's low, ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Two away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch. First offering on its way. Austin Wynns stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Now another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Chris Davis is the second out in the 7th inning. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The next 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ramon Urias is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Orioles leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He froze him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Ben Heller will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for the New York.
Sliced hard on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Dwight Smith Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and a strike now. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, look out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Paul Fry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, outside.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Lays off 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
The next 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. From the belt, the pitch. Miguel Andujar. He's at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in. So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Ready once again, Gio Urshela. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Mike Tauchman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A ball and no strikes. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Popped him up. Nunez is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. Mike Tauchman will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Thairo Estrada has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 71, Thairo Estrada.
pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Austin Wynns is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Michael Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now. As the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Slider, oh look out as that one just about took his nose off.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Now that right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Rocket to third. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases. And we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Sean Armstrong is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ben Heller claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show.
Now
You're
batting,
joining us
first
at a
baseman,
great time. The
Bud.
New York Yankees batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home.